Hey, I wasn't going to add this, but this is your bonus material on the same video. See, I got another flood up here. And this one happens to be on a dimmer, you see there? And that's on a three-way dimmer. I just installed a three-way dimmer switch. Did you know they have three-way dimmer switches at the store nowadays? Here's the other three-way switch. And I recently made a video and I wasn't sure if they had three-way dimmers. That was about 3 or 4 years ago. And now they have three-way dimmers, and you only have to install the three-way dimmer switch at one location. You don't have to switch. You don't have to install at both locations if you don't want. And so that way it saves you money. You can just do the dimmer at the location that you want. You know, okay? And so I'm gonna change that out because I know that's a regular flood as well. A incandescent, I guess I call it an incandescent because it's 65 watts. And I'm gonna change that bugger. And just by turning it on that little bit, has already made the bulb warm. And that's the other good thing about LEDs. Your bulbs very seldom, you can have this on for an hour and reach your hand up there and undo it because the LEDs don't generate a lot of outside heat. That's a good thing too. Okay, I'm going to turn that on, and I chose the soft white for up here too because Momi, she wanted the soft white. And did you know? Well, you do know, if you watch the first part of this video, that these bulbs, you can get soft white, you can get daylight, and you can get bright white. Now, I don't know what the difference is between bright white and daylight. They're about the same, but at the hardware store, they have a little area where they've got different LED bulbs that you can turn on. You can see the difference between soft white, daylight, bright white. And they might even have a different one. See, this is what I call bright white. And all of these that we installed are a different color. And I thought Momi would want that a bright white and that we could dim that down here. She says, no, I like the soft white for this area as opposed to the other areas where we've got LEDs. And see, on these LEDs I installed a dimmer, and the LEDs in fact do dim down. Look at that, isn't that nice? And see, when I dim that down on this three-way over here, I can dim that over there. See there? I mean, most LEDs nowadays are dimmable, okay? I say most, and I'm pretty sure it is most, but just check at your hardware store. If you ever get a LED light fixture that you want to install, see if they're dimmable, especially if you want to dim them with a dimmable light switch, and check that out as well. There's all kinds of stuff on how to save money around the house, and that's by buying light fixtures nowadays that are LEDs. But the thing is, when these burn out, if these ever burn out in your lifetime, you can't just go down to the store and get a little bulb and replace it. There's a whole little unit inside that you have to unscrew, take out, and on some, I'm not even sure if you can. On others, like on this one here, I think there's a pad in there that you can call the manufacturer and you can reorder whatever it is on your fixture that's burned out. So whenever I install one of these LED light fixtures, I make sure I save the directions and the little informational packet so that I know I can call them if I need to. See, I put all kinds of stuff in here for my ceiling fans, because even the ceiling fans have LED lights in them nowadays that you can dim, and that you can order new replacement parts for those too. Okay, check that out. Get rid of those 65 watt floodlights, or the 60s or the 90s. You know, they even have these going up 125 volts, even 250 volts. check yours out and see what you can do about replacing them with the LEDs. Now what am I going to do with these old floodlight bulbs? I'm not gonna throw them away. I'm going to save them. These are going to be my emergency bulbs in case I ever need them, in case an LED burns out, let's say. And I'll put those down at the bottom of this box because I still have three LEDs. I'll save those for emergency purposes in case I need to use one somewhere else, or just in case I just need to use one. If I don't have any other LEDs, I'll go ahead and put one of these in, and it will remind me that I need to go to the store and get some more LEDs. Okay? All right, that's it from here. Oh, that's funny. If you caught that, hey Joe, how come you haven't talked about these halogen bulbs here when you're talking about everything else? If you want to know, I'm going to make another video on that next time. Watch for it on my channel, and you'll be amazed at the amount of money you can save on halogen bulbs from now on. Replace them with LEDs? Yes.